Okay, so Laguna is famous for their coconut delicacies. This being said, I went ahead and tried their top 2 coconut delicacies, which is their buko pie or their coconut pie and their espasol or their coconut rice cake. And if you're ready, let's go! Now, this is the espasol. This costs 3 for 100 pesos. Now, if you open one package, it will have 5 small packages inside of it. Now, espasol is created using coconut milk and toasted rice flour. So, I've already opened one piece and this is how it looks like. Now, let's take a bite and see how it tastes like. You can really taste the coconut, and the toasted rice flour gives it that little bitter taste which balances the sweetness, which is good. And it's not only coconut milk that they place, but they have small bits of coconut also, which gives it a better texture. It's not that sweet, which is good, because there are some espasols, they put a lot of sugar. This one is just right with the coconut milk, just the right amount of sweetness level into it. This is really good. One more bite. Laguna really does make good espasol. Let's move on to the main event, the buko pie or the coconut pie. So this is the buko pie or the coconut pie, and if you open it, you'll see that you will be getting one whole piece of coconut pie. Now, the crust looks just right. It was perfectly baked, and it's like 1 foot by 1 foot in size. So I had to have this cut, of course, into pieces. And once you get a piece of the pie, you can definitely see that the pie is full of coconut strips. Now, usually other coconut pies, they would have lots of custard in it. But this, you can definitely see that it's fully packed with coconut strips. The crust is soft, and the buko strips or the coconut strips look like they have been cooked just right. But the taste will tell you everything. So, let's try it out. Oh my God. No wonder lettuce is the #1. The sweetness level of this is just right. It's not too sweet and it's not full of custard. There's just a little custard action going on. It's mostly coconut strips, which is very good. The softness of the buko strips are just right. The crust is just right. The crust has that salty sweetness flavor to it. It crumbles in your mouth. Now, for the price of 230, I would say this is a great deal. I have a feeling I'm going to be finishing this. Cheers to you. This is really perfect. I need one more bite. Now, just for a little history, it is rumored that espasol and coconut pie or buko pie originated in Laguna. So I would not be surprised if buko pie and espasol are the best tasting in Laguna, and they are the best I have tasted so far. As I researched, Letys is the number one, and I did not go wrong. So to sum things up, the espasol is just right. It had the right amount of toasted rice flour, and the espasol had the right amount of coconut milk, plus it had coconut shreddings inside. It was perfect. And for the buko pie, you'll never go wrong with Letys. They have the right amount of sweetness. It has a lot of coconut strips versus custard, which usually the other stores sell. And the crust was crumble in your mouth with the right salt level. So if you're ever in the area, don't forget to find for Letys buko pie. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.